How's everyone doing? I'm Dr. AJ Kumar. We're reading Chapter 2 of Lingua Latina. This chapter, what's it called? Roman Family, Familia Romana, which is the title of the book. So there's 2 volumes to this book. Volume 1, or Part 1, is Familia Romana, and the other one is Roma Eterna. And the whole thing is called Lingua Latina per se illustrata. And there's there will be links to buy everything down in the description. I'm going to be... So let's see. I have read this chapter before. I didn't read it. I read it a couple months ago. And I remembered that you constantly have to look at the diagram of the family. So keep the diagram of the family bookmarked because I can never remember which one is which. Okay. Julius is the father. Vir Romanus est. So I think vir means man. Amelia is a Roman woman. Marcus as the little boy, is the oldest, est puer Romanus. Quintus, quoque, is also a Roman, a little boy. Puer must mean boy. Yeah, and then puella, or puella, probably. I'm reading it as Spanish. Puella. Julia is the girl. Marcus and Quintus are not men, they are boys. Okay. Men are Julius and Medus and Davos. Okay, and Medus and Davos are over there. Amelia and Delia and Syra, whatever, are women. Is Julia a woman? Okay, the name, I'm very confident that is a yes or no, a Boolean question particle. No, not a woman. She is a parva. Parvus means little, I think. She is a little girl. Julia is a little girl. Okay. Julius, Amelia, Marcus, Quinta, Julia, Syra, Davus, Delia, Medus, que. Okay, so que is a particle. Medus is one of the characters. Medus, que are the Roman family. Okay. Julius is the father. Amelia is the mother. Okay. Got into here. Switch to green. Julius is the father. No. God damn it. Where am I? Julius, father, okay, so this is going to be teaching, I think, subject and object markers. Julius, father, Marci and Quinti est. Julius pater Juliae quoque est. Okay, Julius is also the father of Julia. Amelia is the mother of Marcus and Quintus and Julia. Marcus Filius, that must mean brother. Yeah, Marcus is the brother of Julia. Marcus is the brother of Amelia. Okay, so he has the same relationship to his sister and his mother. That's interesting. Okay. Quintus is also Filius of Julia and Amelia. Julia is the filia of Euli is Julius. Okay. Let me try rereading that. Okay. Julius is the father of Marci and Quint. Okay, so the E is marking something as as the object particle. Okay. Julius pater Julii. So E is particle. A, the eternity AE. Julius is the father of Juliae, so Julia quoque. Okay, also. Amelia is the mother of Marcus and Quintus and Julia. Marcus is the boy of Julius. Okay. So that's what, so that, okay, Filius means son. Okay. Marcus is Filius of Amelia. Okay. Quintus is also the Filius of Julius and Amelia est. Okay. Julia is the daughter, so Filius means son, Filia must mean daughter of Amelia. Okay. What is Marcus? Marcus is the oldest son. Marcus is a Roman boy. Quis must mean who. Quis pater Marci est, so that whose father is Marcus, that's Julius. Julius pater Marci est. Quae est mater Marci? Mater Marci est Amelia, okay. Quae est Julia? Julia est quae Romana, quae mater Julia est Amelia mater Julia est. Okay. Pater Julia est Julius. Julia filia Juli est. Okay. Qui sunt filii Juli? Filii Juli. Okay, who are the sons of Julius? Okay. Filii Juli sunt Marcus et Quintus. Marcus, Quintus, Julia, quae sunt tres liberi. Liberi must mean children. Liberi sunt filii filiae quae. So, are boys and girls, okay. Marcus and Quintus and Julia are liberi, are children of Julius and Amelia. And the family Julius, in Julius's family, there are 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl. Okay, that makes sense. Is Medus the filius of Julius? Is Medus a brother of Julius? I don't think so. He sounds Greek. No, Medus is not the brother of Julius. Servus he's a servant of Dominus. Oh, is there slavery? Yeah, they're probably slaves. Anyway, I'm just gonna assume it's. Let me look up what that means. Wait. Latin. Where's Latin? Let's look it up. Servus. Slave, okay, yeah. Dominus. Master, okay. Medus is the slave of Julius. Julius is the master of Medus. Julius Dominus servi est. Julius is the master of his slaves. Davus is also a slave, so the Greeks are the slaves of the Romans. That's what it sounds like. Medus and Davos are 2 slaves. Julius is the master of Medi and Davi, okay? Julius Dominus Servorum. Okay, 1 second. I'm just looking and seeing how long this is. Okay, only a couple pages, so. Alright. God damn it, I lost my spot. Julius is the master of slaves and the father of children. Okay. Is Delia the sister of Amelia? No. Or the daughter. Is Filia mean daughter, I think? Delia is not the daughter of Amelia. Delia is ancilla. I assume it has to do with the word ancillary, which sort of means, maid, okay. Delia is Amelia's maid. Amelia is domina, which probably means mistress. Yeah, mistress of Delia est. Amelia Domina. So Amelia is the dom of Delia. Amelia doms the house bitches, and Sarah is also a house bitch. Delia and Sarah are two house bitches. Okay. Amelia is the dom of house bitches. Okay. Cues. What does that mean? Which? Okay. Which slave is Davos? Davos is Julius's slave. Which house bitch is Sarah? Sarah is the house bitch of Amelia. What quote? I'll learn from context. Quote. Okay, quote means number. Okay. So like quotient, something like that. Quota. That's what I should think of as quota. Let me write that down. Here's my drawing pad. Think quota. Quota. How many children are in the family? In Julius's family, there are 3 children. How many boys and how many girls? There are 2 boys and 1 girl. Okay. How many slaves are in the family? There are. Does that mean 100? Yeah. Yeah. There are 100 slaves. Jesus. How many slaves do you need? I mean, good for him, but wow. I mean, that seems like overkill. I mean, what do slaves do in Rome? Do they have cotton in Rome that they like need to pick, or? I mean, the Greeks are like. The Greeks just seem like such a poor choice of people to enslave. Because anyway. Because I mean, the Greeks sort of invented civilization in a sense. I mean, they. Never mind. So there are 100 slaves. In Julius's family, there are many slaves and very few children. Paucity. Julius is the dom, or the master of many slaves. Okay. 2 and 3 are numbers. 100 is also a number. Servorum. The number of slaves, servorum, is 100. The number of children is 3. Centum is a very big number. Trace is a very small number. Numerus servorum, the number of slaves is big. The number of children is small. Numerus liberorum parvus est. In Familia Julius, Magnus numerus, there's a big number of slaves. Parvus numerus liberorum est. So there are big number of slaves, small number of children is. Matus is a Greek servant. Delia is a Greek house bitch. In Julius's family, there are many Greek servants, and also many Greek. What's the polite term? Maid. That's the word. I'm gonna say house bitch. I'm sorry. I'm trying to comprehend it, and that's what I think when I think maid. I think house bitch. So that's what I'm gonna say. Esne Amelia, Greek word. She doesn't sound Greek. No, she sounds Roman. Yeah, she's Roman. Julius, that sounds Roman, is not Greek. Yeah, he's Roman. Sparta is a Greek city. Sparta, Delphi, Tusculum are 3 cities. 2 are Greek, yet Delphi is a Greek city, and 1 is Roman. In Greece and in Italy, there are many cities. In Gaul, there are a very big number of rivers. The magnitude magni sunt. I guess that means there are a lot. Fluvi Galliae magni sunt. Okay. So, rivers of Gaul, many are. So there are many, I don't know. Magnine, sunt, fluva. Are there many rivers in Africa? In Africa, there is one big river, which is the Nile. I mean, there's got to be other big rivers, like the Congo River, but I guess it's possible that this book is old enough that, like, there's no way that this was written before colonialism, right? Sorry, I should focus on the story, but I guess Africa, if we look back at this map, okay, 91, okay, they definitely knew about, like, the Congo River. I don't know, okay, and I'm not going to pull up a map of Africa, but I think by Africa, they just mean this little bit right at the top on the Mediterranean. That was what Africa was, according to these people, these small-minded Romans. Although, you know, it clearly... Okay, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, in Africa there's one big river, which is the Nile. Seteri. What does Seteri mean? Seteri fluvi Africa. Okay, etc. The rest of the rivers in Africa, there are a small number, something like that. Okay, are there many islands in Greek? Cetera, I don't know what this means. Are there many islands in Greece? Creta and Ebola are 2 islands that are big. Ceterae Insulae. Cetera must mean the rest. That would make sense. The rest of the... okay. In Africa there is one big river, the Nile. The rest of the rivers in Africa are small. That makes sense. Okay. I'd have to go check a map. Okay, but I think Africa, by Africa they mean the northern coast. Okay. Are there many islands of Greece? Yeah. Let me look at the map again, but I'm going to do it on my, in the print copy, which please go by in the description. Okay. Yeah, Crete is a giant fucking island. And Euboea, where's Ebola? Okay, it's right near Athens. Okay, what about that big fucking island right off the small coast of Turkey? What's that? Cyprus, I think that island is. And then Rhodes is also a pretty big island. And then... Alright, but Crete and Ebola are 2 big islands. The rest of the islands of Greece are pretty small. Alright. Isn't Sparta that... I guess that's a peninsula, but it kind of looks like an island. Who is Cornelius? Cornelius is the master of the Romans. Cornelius is a Roman master, I guess is what that means. Julius and Cornelius are 2 Roman masters. Matus is not the slave of Cornelius. Matus is a slave of Julius. Cornelius Which slave is Medus? What does Meus mean? I don't know what this means. Here, I'm going to highlight the words I don't know in red, where I can't just immediately figure it out from context. Red. Medus servus. Oh, does it mean mine? Here, I'm going to undo. Because if it means mine, that makes sense. Medus is my slave. Cornelius is Davus. Get to us. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whose slave is Medus? Julius. Medus is my slave. Okay. Cornelius. Is Davus your slave? Julius. Davus quoque servus meus est. He's also my slave. Servi mea sunt Medus et Davus, et cetera. Okay, there's etc. Multi. Okay. Davus is also my slave. My slaves are Medus and Davus and the rest and many others. Is Delia your house bitch? Delia is my house bitch, and Sarah is also my house bitch. My house bitches are Delia and Sarah and the rest and many others. My family is big. Cornelius, how many slaves are in your family? In my family, there are 100 slaves. Okay. Quid. What does quid mean? I'm thinking that has to do with like the British meaning, which is like for money. Something to do with money, or how much. Quid. Julius, the number of slaves of mine is 100. 100 slaves. Okay, we just asked that. Okay, let me look up what quid means. Translate. What? Oh, it means what? Okay. The number of slaves of mine is 100. 100 slaves. That is a big number of slaves of yours. Okay. What is liber tus? Oh, it means book, your Latin books. Okay. Ecce, I don't know what ecce means. There are 2 Latin books. Maybe this is like enumerating the types. There is an antiquated or an old Latin book and a new Latin book. Lingua Latina is a new book of mine in Latin. Titulus et libri. Okay, I don't know what tui means. Okay, we'll figure it out. Ecce, there are. That's what I think this means. Okay, there are 2 books in Latin. The old book and the new book. Lingua Latina is the first book of yours in Latin. The title of this book, of your book, is Lingua Latina. So it's breaking the fourth wall. He's speaking to the author here, or to me. What is this? Liber tuus non antiquus said, my book is not old, it is new. In Lingua Latina there are many pages and many chapters. Chapter 1, 2nd, 3rd, the rest. Imperium Romanum is the titulus of the first chapter. The title of the second chapter is Familia Romana. In chapter 2 there are 6 pages. In page 1 of chapter 2 there are many new vocabulary. Vir, man, woman, boy, girl, family, etc. Numerous vocabularum Latinorum magnus est. Okay. Numerous Latin words, the number of Latin words is large. Okay. I'm not going to do these stupid grammar tests. Not going to do that. Alright, maybe quis est Quintus. That's who is Quintus. He's the son of... Okay. He's the son of, what's his name? Julius. Who are Medus and Davus? Those are the slaves. Marcus Nick. So this is a yes or no question. Is Marcus also a slave of Julius? No, Marcus I think is his kid. Which are this... Does Familia mean brother or sister, or does it mean kid? I don't remember. Let me just look. I don't think there are. I think Philia means daughter, or... Oh wait, does quis mean whose? If quis means whose daughter is Julia, then... Okay, let me look up. Whose... Okay, so it means whose. Whose daughter is Julia? Okay. How many books are... No, not books. How many children are in Julius's family? 3. How many slaves are in the family? 100. Is Sarah a slave? Yes. What is quai? Who is the dom of the slaves? That's Amelia. Is Cornelius a Greek man? No, I think Cornelius is Julius's friend, and no, I think he must be Roman. How many not num? What does num mean? Is there? Okay, it means is there. Or what is, or something like that. How many girl... Oh, is it saying is girl a masculine word? No, it's feminine. Alright, this is chapter 3. Alright, we're done with chapter 2. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.